Alright, this is the Apollo exhibit on the USS Hornet. This is the foyer, the entryway into the exhibit. And normally this TV would have the sound on. There's the banner I designed. A nice 8-foot Apollo Saturn V. Richard Nixon et al. And if you want to, you can sit over here in these chairs and watch them. Alright, so here's the museum experience. Coming through here, read the inspiring words of President Kennedy about why we're going to the moon and, you know, our resolve and so forth. And then you learn the story of the space age, essentially chronologically. So we start with Mercury and Gemini, some artifacts. That gray cylinder on the left is a homing beacon for a Gemini spacecraft. And these are all the boards and panels that we set up. The gravity box, so you can pull one handle and see how much something weighs on Earth, and pull the other handle and see how much it weighs on the moon. And then from Gemini and Mercury we go to Apollo. Apollo. Some cool models. And the Apollo 10 couch used by astronaut Tom Stafford on that mission. And Apollo 10 survival gear. This is part of the kit they give astronauts in case they landed somewhere unexpected. So you've got your knife and your orange reflective hat there, and a radio beacon and sunglasses and all kinds of stuff. Even sunscreen down there in the lower left corner in those little bottles. And then from a little explanation for Apollo 112, we go to recovery on the Hornet. So this is the story about the Hornet and its crew. And more about the Hornet and life aboard the Hornet during the Apollo days. So what recovery was like for those guys and what else they were doing. This is one of our favorite things. These are menus and prayer bulletins put together during the Apollo missions. So they had special splashdown menus and special church services. I don't know if you heard that announcement announcing the opening of the Apollo exhibit here in about 10 minutes. I'm getting a special sneak preview. And this is about the impact of Apollo on the world at large. So art, newspapers, all the knickknacks and bric-a-brac. You see some holes on some of these boards, and those are just spaces where things can go in the future. But essentially, I think Laura got everything done she intended to. We call this the cage. And right now it holds this really nifty piece of wood parquet art that was done in honor of the astronauts. And there's a story behind that we don't quite have the sign up for yet, but it'll get there. And then way up there, just a little Saturn V model because we didn't know what else to do with it. And so that's it. That's it. And then we got a space shuttle there representing the future. So that's the whole thing. Oh, I missed something. And that is the case I painted right in the middle here, which is full of a lot of the Hornet-specific mementos of the occasion. The different stickers, patches, hats, mugs, all kinds of stuff. Cancellations, you know, the postal cancellations there, and so forth for the different Apollo missions. So, pretty cool. And there's Laura and Robin. Congratulations, you guys. It looks great. This might go on YouTube. Horrifying, I know.